the most significant revenue trend over the last several years is the inclusion of community programming that is coming back to hotels that I think once had left the hotel. So while it's not any single revenue stream, I think that it's thinking outside or inside the box, as some have said, about what you can bring into your hotel that drives additional revenue outside of rooms and traditional food and beverage.
Most significant revenue streams, I think, for the last couple of years we've seen is hotels getting back in and connecting with their community, utilizing their spaces for food and beverage events, whether that's rooftop bars in city locations to local events, bringing locals in as well as hotel guests.
I think we've looked at over the past few years, one of the trends that we've seen more than anything else is the transformation of the lobby. Going from a place where you check in, check out, and then waited for your ride to now a social hub. Whether it's in the lifestyle brands such as Trip, where we now have a tapas, it became a gathering place for everybody, a place for them to meet before dinner, after dinner, or even have a quick bite there. So I think that's probably been the best revenue stream for it to transform that lobby into a central hub and an entertainment area.
Looking over the past couple of years, it's not a new revenue source, but I think the biggest impact on revenue has been the lack of ADR growth given the high occupancy levels. Rooms revenue is clearly the largest source of revenue for hotels, has the biggest impact on profitability. So the modest growth in ADR and the impact that that's had on moderating RevPAR growth has also then in turn moderated growth in the bottom line, which is a concern for hoteliers and the reason why we're focusing on other revenue sources.
The most significant revenue streams in the past year, I would say, for me, is the destination amenity fees or an urban resort fee. So we've done this successfully in a few hotels for Sage Hospitality, the Halcyon, the Maven, the Crawford. These are fees that are additional amenities to the guests, things they wouldn't expect. Who wants to ride a Vespa when they go to Denver in the Cherry Creek area? Well, guests want to. They love having this amenity, and it's a small fee that includes really amazing benefits. It could be that you're going to the best health club in Denver or having an amazing beer and an ice cream from the little local ice cream shop that's included that's right outside of the doors of the hotel. So there is a place for urban resort fees. It has to be very specific. It cannot be things that feel like commodities to a guest. It has to be something that's very unique.
I think the most interesting revenue trend in the last couple of years has been this notion of deconstructed pricing, where the hotel industry is starting to follow the airlines in selling our product in bits and pieces and allowing the consumer to package it. So for example, you can go on and pick your guest room and maybe pay a little extra to be in a higher floor or a bigger room or a room with a view. And I think that's something that we'll see more of in the future.
I certainly think it's about bringing some of the retail concepts into the main lobby space of the hotels. Marketplaces are something that hotels have actually had for many years, but actually building those in a unique way that allows the guest to access exactly what they would already have or they would have had at home is certainly where we see a lot of revenue opportunity, and we're experiencing that through our Plaza Workspace model, where guests can actually utilize technology to check out so they don't have to wait in line at the front lobby to make their purchase.
We have seen that the biggest revenue stream in hospitality the last couple of years has been a change of approach the way that the food and beverage operations have been thought about. It used to be that you would have a food and beverage operation there to support the guest, and now guests are looking for experiences, and the food and beverage operation is starting to be more of an experience than just an amenity.